Um, no stages will be taking place in the road course races this year. That will be in all 3 series. So Truck Series will be back in action next week at Road America. Same deal. Okay. We will have 1 competition caution tonight, just like we did last night. That competition caution will not be a stage or anything. It'll just be to get the field back together, kind of be like a race break. It won't award points or anything. It's just a race break. That's all it is. You can pit with 2 to go, with 1 to go before. I know some of you folks did it last night. That's no issue with that. That's on you. That competition caution will happen at lap 30 tonight. Lap 30. Okay? So that will be with 55 laps to go again, so the same distance. A little bit longer of a opening run, but still, just to let you guys know. After that, we are green to the end unless we have a yellow. I know we had a few to open the race last night. C-Dub is kind of new to how we run things now, so we'll just refresh him on how we run things. We do run manual cautions and the in-game cautions. I know in-game cautions they don't really happen a lot at road courses. We actually did have 1 last night, but they're not really common at the road courses because they are so large. So manual cautions, I will call them if we have 2 or more cars get involved in an accident, or we have one that the only time I'll call a manual caution if 1 car is stuck up or whatever happens. I know Gunner last night, he was stuck and he was sitting still for 1 lap, and I almost had to throw a yellow for it. So that's the only unforeseen circumstance that I will throw one for only 1 car. But other than that, if two or more cars wreck, I would call caution. We do not race back to the line. We are frozen right where we are, so everyone will just catch back up slowly. If you are the leader at that time, we will slow down to, I believe we increased the pace speed last night to what, 55? I think it's what we increased it to. So it'll be 55 again tonight. So if you're the leader, you will slow down to 55 miles per hour. Everyone else will catch up. Pit road is closed as soon as I call yellow. If you are already on pit road at the time, you are good. For a reminder, if you enter a closed pits during the manual yellow procedure period, you will be penalized 1 lap. And that counts if you run out of fuel or anything like that. That's just part of the rule. I know Trey had that issue last night. He ran out of fuel and had to pit. It's part of it. So just a reminder on that. Any drivers that are a lap down under the yellow, you will get 1 lap back. So it's not just the first driver a lap down under the manual yellow. If you are a lap down, all drivers will get 1 lap back unless you were the cause or involved in the yellow. So if there's 5 drivers that all spun and I say all 5 of you were involved in the caution, then all 5 of you will not get your lap back because I said all 5 of you were in the caution. So that's how that works, just like they do in real life. If you cause the caution, you don't get a lap back. Obviously you come to pit road. When I open up pit road, if we just had a caution and we had to have another one and another one, then I don't have to open up pit road. I will say this is a quickie yellow. We don't need to burn caution lap after caution lap waiting on people to pit, so I may say this is a quickie yellow. We won't open up pit road. Usually I will open pit road just to give those guys that sustained damage a chance to pit. I will say we're coming to 1 to go this time. There is no choose rule here. Usually we do have a choose rule, but there's no choose rule here. We won't double up at the start finish line. We'll double up coming back around closer, so we don't have to run a full lap side by side. That's kind of pointless. The leader is the only one who has lane choice. You will have drivers left or drivers right. That's up to you. Everyone else will file suit. It's just like an oval race, so the first turn is a left-hander here, just like at all the oval races. So if you are restarting 3rd, 5th, you will be on the inside, which is the left. If you're restarting 4th, 6th, 8th, you will be on driver's right. The only one who has lane choice is the leader. There is no restart zone here, and there's no line. The way we've done it in the past and the way we done it last night for manual restarts is the leader will say go or green as soon as the front of your vehicle hits the start finish line. So there's no box, there's just the line, which is the start finish line. So as soon as you hit the start finish line, you say go or you say green, whatever you prefer. Okay, if you don't say anything, it is a penalty. Okay, if you haven't said anything past the line, then the second place driver can past, we have not allowed drivers to cut that first turn. We have mandated that drivers go around to the right side of that rumble strip. We took that away, so you can cut that rumble strip entering turn 1. Okay, you guys understand what I'm talking about. The ones that weren't here last night. Entering turn 1, there's a rumble strip. You can go to the left of that rumble strip if you choose to do so. Okay, but reminder, exiting pit road, there's a white line to your right side, and then the rumble strip in turn 1. You cannot cross that white line, and you cannot cross that rumble strip. That is your apron, if you want to call it. You cannot cross that. You have to stay to the left side of that. That is your pit road exit. If you cross that, that will be a blending violation. You will be penalized. Okay? So just keep that in mind. But as far as normal racing and making laps, you can cut that turn 1 section right there, that rumble strip. Be careful because that rumble strip will get you, okay? Especially in the longer runs. Yes, if somebody's exiting pit road, obviously don't cut it because if you run into them, then that's you.
Boom.
There's no manual cautions inside 7 to go, so once 7 to go hits, once the leaders take 7 to go and half the field wrecks, if the game doesn't call it, well then that's tough crap. We're just going to continue racing. Other than that, playoff points. Usually there's 5 playoff points earned in each race. Obviously, we earn 1 playoff point for winning each stage, and we earn 3 playoff points for winning the race. Obviously, you will still earn 3 playoff points for winning the race tonight. The 2 other playoff points will still be available to earn tonight instead of the stages, obviously, because we don't have them. The hard charger and the most laps led will be the other way to earn those 2 singular playoff points. Last night, Story Square got the most laps led, and Ron got the hard charger, so that's where those other 2 playoff points went last night, just to let you guys know. So you are still getting the full playoff points available tonight. Other than that, that's really how everything goes. I just want to make sure see when everyone is caught up. A reminder, make sure everyone is in a custom scheme. It's green, and you are in the right number. Okay, manufacturer doesn't matter, but make sure you are in the right number. Is there any questions? Also, reminder, we go to Road America next week. Road America will be our home next week. The truck series will be back in action next week. I know it feels like we haven't had a truck race in forever. We've only had 2. Well, actually 3. I think